Yep.
Yep.
We in mute still? Yep.
We done with it. We are live now. We are live.
Yeah. We live already?
Uh-huh.
Oh shoot, me didn't realize you didn't do the countdown.
Yes. Good afternoon. Welcome, folks. It is Sunday.
Sunday,
Sunday.
October
The what?
October what?
Night?
Already.
The night already.
These days coming with turbo speed.
Yeah. This is our first program, Intoxicated Sport. Welcome. My name is Randolph Critchlow, and of course, he is.
J.L. Adams, Mr. Intoxicated himself. So
Yes.
welcome to the first episode.
First episode.
Popping the cherry today.
Yes, Intoxicated Sport, and we are live at Muse Bar. And we want to say, of course, a big thanks to the people at Muse for accommodating us here and providing this lovely background for us, this lovely setting. This is where we'll be coming to you every single Sunday, bringing to you sports. Like we said, it's sports, chat, and drinks.
Y'all don't mind me. I'm just trying to share out the links.
Yeah.
And I would advise you guys to also share the link.
Yeah.
Give us at least 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into everything that we're about to do today. So let me just share these here with my WhatsApp contacts.
Yes.
And you guys should do the same.
Share on your WhatsApp, because we're going to be talking sports, we're going to be talking drinks, and just altogether having a good time. This is where we'll be every single Sunday at 2, bringing lots of good things to you. So share, folks, as we get to. Let me see. Jamal is sharing.
Yeah, I'm sharing. I got a couple more minutes here.
Right, folks. Let me just give you a rundown of what will be happening on the program, what the program is like. We have another thing for you. We want to look at what's happening locally with sports. We want to look at what's happening regionally and, of course, internationally. And we will be having some guests on our future shows. As this is the introductory show, we're just going to be talking sports. Jamal and I are going to be talking sports, and we're going to be drinking some local cream liqueur today. We're going to talk about this a little later down, Dixie's. But that is what the program is all about. When we have our guests, we have a number of games that we'll be playing with them, answer or drink. So this is just a light sports show coming to you from Muse Bar. Of course, Muse Bar is the place to be, folks. Muse Bar is the place to be. Yes.
Continue
Jamal is just sharing right now.
Yeah,
We're getting into the conversations just now.
I'll join you guys yourself. All 3,000 of my contacts got to see this here, man. So let me just share this.
Let me share.
Yeah.
Let me share.
And you guys need to share also. So, big shout out to everybody who's already tuned in. RGX, Fivex. Big up yourself to everybody from the west side that is tuning in. Everybody that's from Linden, big up the Lindeners. Got a big fan base out there in Linden, man.
Right.
So
I'm trying to see if you shared it with me, because I want to send it around.
I shared it to you, yeah. Checking your WhatsApp.
It's not here, is it? I don't know what's going on.
Is that here? Hold on, let me see. Probably got you in this.
Right, folks. Brand new show. I know you know Jamal from his Intoxicated brand.
Yep.
He has his Intoxicated show, Sip and Chat. But we've now expanded. We're talking sports, and we're going to be taking a deep dive, if you want to call it that, a deep dive.
I'm Michael Phelps.
into the world of sports.
So did you get the WhatsApp? I just actually sent it to you.
Let me see what's happening here, folks.
You're not in my. Let me see.
Yes, I got.
Oh, you got it. iPad.
Let's go. Let's share this around, folks.
Yeah, share it around.
Let's just share. Okay. Let me see. I shared a few more places.
Yep. Remember, please share to all your friends, all your WhatsApp contacts, share on your Facebook. This is the first episode of Intoxicated Sports, whereby we sip, chat, and talk sports regionally, locally, and internationally. And also, we have a special segment, thanks to Randy. I didn't even know this segment was in existence. A segment by the name of Strange Sport, whereby we're going to be highlighting some of the strangest sports that is around that's around the world.
Right.
And just giving you guys an in-depth understanding of what it is about and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
you good to go, Randy?
Definitely. Folks, let's get into it. Let's get into it, Jamal. As Jamal said, we're going to be talking about train sports. But first of all, let's get the ball rolling. Why intoxicated sports, Jamal? Why?
Because just like everything else, I mean the liquor is the twist, of course.
Yes.
Liquor is synonymous to being intoxicated, but the word intoxicated means to me being intoxicated with not just liquor,
Ah.
intoxicated with information, intoxicated with love. And sports is it is a big market for sports all around the world. So why not be intoxicated with information about sports?
Information about
So
sports.
that's why we decided to do this intoxicated sports,
Yeah.
drink, sip, chat, and have a good time. This is gonna be something regular, like what we just be having in the barbershops, in the salon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And,
what.
and let me say this to you guys. We are at News Bar, and we are going to be having some of the, as the show go on, some of the patrons who are into football. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
if you come into News Bar, you see a big Chelsea
Chelsea
sign.
side, yeah.
Right? I don't know if you can see the Chelsea sign above the News sign.
Yeah, Bobby.
Right there's a Chelsea sticker above they had to put it to the highest spot, so we didn't get it in the shot.
Very biased.
Right? But the proprietors of this bar, big Chelsea fan. I guess you can figure out which team I'm supporting, or who's my team.
Yeah.
The famous Man City Cup. I got you. Listen.
Well, I'm a bandwagonist. Whoever goes to the finals, I just pick a team. I ain't got no specific team. I used to actually like Real Madrid. That used to be my favorite team. I think Wayne Rooney used to play for Real Madrid. No, Wayne Rooney was Arsenal.
No. Rooney was Man United.
Man United.
Man United.
See, I didn't even know these things. Well, I guess that was my favorite team. Because Wayne Rooney used to be my favorite. So, Man United was my favorite. Yeah.
We're going to be talking football and, of course, all the other things happening in sports. Right here at News Bar, again, all of the football teams, the football fans. Let me start off with, I know we have our segment. We just watched the game, right? Arsenal versus Liverpool. As a Man City fan, let me say this. Liverpool had one job.
One job.
Just to ensure that Arsenal, even if it's 1 point, even if it's a draw, one job. Arsenal won, of course, 3-2. So Arsenal is still at the top of the table. Man City 1 point behind them. But we're gonna come back to football later on. Let's start, Jamal, with locally. What is happening on the local scene?
We just got out of the whole cricket carnival season, and of course CPL. Once again, we are here with broken hearts.
What is happening?
Shout out to the Guyana Amazon Warriors, man. Next year's
Right.
the year.
Yes.
Next year is the year.
Next year. Sorry.
So, man, how do you feel about the entire season that we just came out of?
Hold on.
Not. I don't want to know your feelings based on the fact that we lost again, but the entire season, the entire cricket carnival season, how was that experience for you?
Listen, I like the idea of sports tourism.
Yeah,
I like the fact that they have paired cricket and carnival together. I think that is a big attraction for the country. I like that. I like the whole idea of bringing CPL and carnival and the festivities of it, right? And it's good to see Guyana get in the finals. After how many years?
We got to the what?
No, get to host the finals.
Oh, get to I was going to get in the semi. He was in the semi.
We're in the playoffs.
The finals.
Yeah, it's good to see Guyana get to host the finals.
Not just this year, but also next year, and I think the following year after. I think it's
That's
3
been
years
confirmed. I don't know. Well,
or 2.
well, it's good to see. But let me say this about the Guyana Amazon Warriors, right? I am a very patriotic person.
Of course.
Right? And though it's franchise cricket, you still, it's Guyana. The Guyana is in the name of the team. So I like Amazon Warriors.
Yeah.
There's got your heart. Right?
Just your heart, bro. Not just your heart. It is at the core of your toes.
Right? But I mean, it is a strange thing when you're dealing with franchise cricket. You never know. It's like any other sport, is the luck of the draw, what's happening on the day. And of course, generally, you have to buy well. You have to be able to spend money on the players that will get the job done. I personally felt like I didn't like the composition of our team.
In terms of what?
I don't think that we had enough of the big names and the big hitters.
The big names.
Let me say this. And I looked, listen, and it was so surprising for me that Trinidad didn't make it through.
But
Because they had the big names.
Yeah, big names.
They had the big names.
I think
right?
he wasn't strategic in, in terms of planning how we're gonna set the bowling and the batting. That's what I ain't a big cricket fan, but as I said earlier, I'm about bandwagonist. Whatever is in style, that's what I'm gonna follow, and that's what I'm gonna pay attention to. And I've watched a couple of games on TV, of course, and there was a bowler 3 or 4 consecutive games. This guy was bowling wides and bare no balls. And we were still putting this guy to bowl.
Primus.
I didn't even know the guy. I'm like, come on. How much time this guy got to fail for we to understand and realize, like, he's not who we need to be playing.
Yeah. I think when the Amazon Warriors came home, I think what you call it in sport, the home court advantage, played in their favor, and the crowd behind them. But there's only so much that can take you.
That's true,
right? And I feel like they were, a lot of things in terms of, as you said, strategically were exposed when the rubber hit the road. I don't feel as if we were potent enough in terms of our bowling. A lot of times, and that's why a lot of times what you saw is that we were choosing to bat last because there was this feeling that our batting was stronger. And so what we saw, for example, the game that we lost, is that the teams were able to pile on a whole lot of runs.
Yeah, like damn.
Right? And so for me, that
in the last five over against the Royals, 100 with something else. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. So,
and social media got their own judge, their own jury, and their own freaking lawyers, and everybody. Well, not everybody. Majority of the people on social media was blaming Etty. Do you think that he was the problem?
Let's come to Hetty Meyer.
Yeah. That's a transition.
Let me say this before I go into anything. I believe that Hetty Meyer has the potential to be, and this might be a crazy take, a good captain of the West Indies team. It might be a crazy take, but this is my take. When you looked at what
with his current form,
not about. I mean, it's not on form.
Oh, okay.
For me, captaincy is more than just your form. You have to perform,
of course,
to get into the team first of all.
Exactly, and demand.
Right? And on current form, we can't say he's doing anything because I have a fundamental problem with him playing on the outside. Put that aside. What I saw him is the on the 18, this one. See on 18 World Cup, Cricket World Cup, when the West Indies won, captain that team, right? And ever since he's been, showing good signs, that, seems as though he has a strategic cricket brain. When some of those games that we won, he actually captained good to me. The decisions that he made, the bowling changes, the field positioning, so those things were okay. But I believe what has happened with Hetty Meyer is that because his batting is not clicking at this point in time, that confidence is lacking, and I think that is affecting everything around him. I don't know what's happening to him personally, in his personal life. That, for example, why is it that you didn't make the flight? Right?
So he really missed the flight?
Missed one. He asked the flight to be rescheduled.
So that's really the reason that he was dropped from the team?
Yeah, but he
missed the flight.
But listen to what happened. Now Hetty Meyer asked the West Indies Cricket Board to listen. I have some family issues. I can't make this day to fly. People rescheduled the flight and said to him, "Look, we cannot accommodate you after this year." And he missed the rescheduled flight. Right?
And that's confirmed that's the reason why he was dropped. That's what I'm trying to get. Was that the reason he was dropped?
That is the reason. That's what the West Indies Cricket Board is saying.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's what the West Indies Cricket Board is saying. The thing is, reschedule meant he would have missed the first game against Australia. Of course, the West Indies lost both games against Australia. They lost one by like three runs or something, the first one. And then they're playing today, they're playing UAE in a warm-up match. right? And they have some more warm-up matches to go. But you know, I do not know in this day and age if some players are really interested in playing for the West Indies. I don't know. If I don't feel interested, listen,
I interested. I mean, back see and so much more money at a shorter time.
yeah,
You know, of course, we're humans and we know how people can act.
yeah.
If you be
Yeah.
I think the fact, right?
I think T20 cricket has sort of done that. That's around the world. Right? There's big bash in Australia, get CPL here, IPL,
multi-million-dollar IPL.
Pakistan, Bangladesh as a league. And so these things are lucrative.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm in 1, 2, 3 franchise teams and they're paying me thousands of US every season, you know, you come into the West Indies to get what? $2,000 a game, you know, and the whole lot of stress, the whole lot of contention, people have
a whole lot of politics that's within it and all that. So
right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, that whole franchise cricket has really dealt a blow to cricket around the world. It's not only the West
When
Indies.
last you watch a test series? When last you sit down for 3-4 days to watch a test series? Like,
I don't know what it
do they even play test series? I caught it the last time. I remember when we used to be watching test match and Jimmy Adams used to do wicket poking for 2 days straight. I just watched to remember Jimmy Adams. I remember him because my name is Adams. Jimmy just used to be poking. Jimmy poke for an entire day straight.
Listen,
frustrate people.
I am one of the purists. I believe that there's still a place for test cricket.
Okay.
I feel there's still a place for test cricket. I feel it's like and it is what it is. Test of your patience, of your skill, of your endurance. So test cricket for me is still like it. Problem is, we live in an instant gratification world.
That's true.
People ain't got time to sit down for 5 days to watch a game.
But not even just 5 days to watch a game. 5 days to see 5-6 flash. When test series, them a 6 the lash every other 10 overs. People don't go in the last 6 like that. But in the CPL now, it's every other ball is a maximum 6. Yeah. 6.
And in this television world, you know, T20 cricket, fast action, it makes a better and more compelling TV.
Definitely.
So people want. I mean, I still play a place. I think they've started like a this point system now, where they're trying to kind of revive the idea of test cricket, but that's a whole nother story.
This is another story.
We talk about what's happening locally.
What are we drinking though? What is this? Let me tell you, this tastes really good. I'm a sweet drink type of person,
right.
And this is it in.
So, as we are on local, and it's our inaugural show, our episode number 1. Let me put a plug for Dixie's. Dixie's Punch the Cream liqueur, and this is the coffee. And Dixie's is a locally made small business. We're supporting the small business, right? Dixie Jordan is the owner of this. She's the person who made this, right? 86 Watson Street, Friendship, East Coast, Guyana, East Coast, Demerara, Guyana, and of course our number is 654-8142.
You not like you done blam.
Right?
Man, this is the spot.
A couple shots of this cream liqueur, and I'm seeing wrong. But Dixie's, you can go on Facebook and check for Dixie's, right? And support the local. This is some good stuff.
Also, thanks to Fashion Box for the merch. You know, they have Samantha and the team down there at Fashion Box between Campo Wellington and North Road there. Check them out for all your gents and women's clothing and accessories and stuff like that. So, you know, the Guyana Hockey Board is gearing up to host the inaugural Sunshine Snacks Junior National Indoor Championship competition over the next few weeks. Are you a fan of hockey?
Listen. I'm a fan of every sport. I used to go look at hockey. I have a friend, a very good friend. We'll have him on the show. He was a student of mine. There's hockey is he thing, you know. But I like going look at hockey. Hockey is, you know. But I'm happy to see that we're having
Yeah.
some local competition.
You're actually supposed to build a hockey stadium right there on Carifest Avenue. Is this Carifest? What is the one?
Home stretch.
Home stretch. Man, and that's gonna be dope for the community that's surrounding that area and stuff like that. But you know, which one do you prefer, indoor or outdoor hockey?
I really don't have a preference.
You don't have
I like anyhow. Indoor, outdoor.
Well,
Listen, what is in this thing?
Yeah, the reason I became an hockey fan is because of a young lady that I used to date back in the days. She used to actually play hockey, and I didn't know anything about hockey. I didn't even know that they can launch the ball, like take the stick and just launch it. You gotta like force it.
So here's what we can do.
Yeah,
We can bring for somebody who know the game of
know
hockey
the
on,
game,
probably.
yeah.
So explain to all of you good
Yeah.
folks out there who might be interested, right? In that. What else is happening locally?
So
Jamal?
we also had the Joshua Denny Under 20 Memorial Football Championship, which was a complete success a couple of days ago. And RIP once again to Joshua. That was my little cousin that was brutally killed in Festival City last year for a gold chain.
Yeah.
So you know they're keeping his name alive, his family and friends and stuff. And it's going to be an annual under 20 football competition. It's going to be happening every year. So the first one that happened a couple of days ago was a success. So big up to the Denny family. Big up to everybody who came out and support. You know, much love, much appreciation. So
Right.
that's what's happening locally. Anything else do you know
Oh no,
about that?
no. I know that there's a Berbice, the intercounty competition coming up, cricket,
Cricket, okay.
and I saw that our good friend Hetty Meyer is in the Berbice team. Why you laughing?
At least he's making some team. Annalise
Listen.
Maxine, big up yourself. She said test cricket is an acquired taste. So big up yourself, Annalise Maxine.
Test cricket is
Yeah, we got Shiny Man in the house. We got Kaya. Big up yourself. Remember, guys, to share the live, share the live, share the live. So
Yeah.
regionally,
Regional. What's happening in the region?
so we actually sent a delegation of people to the South American games in Paraguay. Is it Paraguay or Paraguay?
Paraguay. That's how I know it. That's how I
Paraguay,
know
yeah.
it.
So we actually sent a few American games. Let me talk now. This guy, his name is went through to the finals. So that means that is on the verge of getting our first ever medal in these South American games. We have never won a medal in these South American games. So we got to give it up to the man Desmond, man. Desmond Amsterdam. Big up yourself, Desmond. And he's actually going to be facing an Argentine person in the semifinals. So big up to Desmond also. Chelsea HL is also over there. You know, the table tennis.
Shout out to Chelsea.
Shout out to Chelsea.
My friend's smiling over here.
Listen,
I can tell the people you get crush on Chelsea. You know?
Big crush.
Listen.
Big
This
crush.
body is problems.
This is a gigantic, that's a spontaneous, extravagant crush. And it's not a crush like the crush drink with itself for one party. You know. Big crush. Yeah, man. So anything else that's happening regionally that we should shed some light on?
Yeah, I know. For those persons who don't know, I used to play netball.
We
Right?
used to play
Yeah,
netball.
we used to play netball. I was actually a netball coach. But here's the thing: when I come to talking netball, I gotta preface it. It is a female sport.
Yeah.
It is a female sport. But we used to play, and there is the Netball World Cup coming up in Cape Town, and there is the Americas Trials. So for those teams in the Caribbean and the Americas, it will be in Jamaica from the 13th to the 16th. Once upon a time, Guyana went to the regional qualifiers. Once upon a time, and and
we're in a sports bar.
exactly. What?
What?
No, this is a sign.
This is a sign. The man you supposed to fell down. Wow.
This is a sign.
This is a sign.
This is a big sign. Man United. Don't put your back up. Don't put your back up.
Put his back up.
Oh. How you doing, man? You so bad. Don't play slanted, but All of the posters.
Man, you posted.
Listen, I feel sorry for Man United fans, I feel sorry for them.
Oh, Christopher Franklin. How can I forget that name? My very good friend Christopher Franklin. He's also over there playing table tennis for our country also. So big up Chris and congratulations. And best of luck. Big up yourself, Jeremy Johnson, brother that. Yeah, so you were saying?
Yeah. What we were talking about, so that's happening in Jamaica. Since we're talking regionally, and I want to let's spend some time on this. I believe that Jamaica is a model of how you develop sports structurally from the ground up, and you do things properly, and you can win on the world stage.
When are you talking about sports in general or just specific sports?
General.
Because Jamaica is not at the top of everything in
no.
every.
But they're not at the top. Even those that they're not at the top at, they're representing well.
What are they known? What type of sports are they known for internationally? So let's start with
international. So the reggae girls, the Sunshine Girls, they call them.
Good.
Sorry, this is a netball team. They're third in the world. Number 3.
They're good in netball too.
What?
Wow.
So it is Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica. That's the top 3 in the world.
Whoa.
That's the top 3 in the world, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't need to talk about athletics.
Yeah. That's what I know them. That's what I thought. That's the only thing they're on the top there for.
No, man. So all right, we know they're athletics. Yeah. So they do athletics better than most countries in the world. Right?
Probably better than all the countries, bro.
Right? Track and field, they do that too.
With the eyes closed.
Right. It is down to a science in Jamaica. Preparation of athletes, everything is done at a world-class level when it comes to athletics in Jamaica. Now, say what you want to see, but the Reggae Boys are actually a good football team.
Good football team.
A good football
team. Did they make the last World Cup?
No, they made
about 2 World Cups
before. Yeah, they made World Cups before. But I'm saying that they're a good football team, right? One of the better ones in CONCACAF. So to say that they're, think they represent on the football scene, and it's general. But it's netball, it's football, it's cricket. Do I need to mention cricket?
No. So my question is, right, why aren't we as a country, that successful, even with all the resources that we have?
All the resources that we just find? Or?
No. They have been a wealthy country, man. We've been a wealthy country. Even without oil. We've been wealthier than a lot of countries across this hemisphere. Why aren't we on that level that the Jamaicans are on? And the Trinidadians and those other smaller islands. Yeah. Why? And this is, we'll have this discussion again when we invite Raul Tony, because I know he's very passionate about. Yeah. Big up Raul Tony, man. Big up Raul Tony.
Right? And sports development. But let me say this. I believe that it's a structural thing. It's investment in proper structures. Now, let's just take athletics as a model. When I say structure, I mean from the bottom up. Starts in the schools.
Yep.
Now, if you go to the Jamaican school championships, they call it champs. There is nothing like that in the world.
In the school.
I'm saying that spectacle that is champs.
And that's just as a school
level. That is their school championship. Right? It's comparable to nothing that you will ever see. It is the craziest thing. People from all over the world go to Jamaica just for their school championships. It is that big. And you can only have that if there is a proper structure. If there is a grassroots school system that allows for the development of those athletes. So one, you have to invest in that. You have to invest in facilities in your school. You have to invest in coaching for your school. Yep. It has to be a program where you have champions. You have other meets outside of champs. So you have that development of athletes. Then you have to have a proper club setting. When these athletes move from school, where they going? They're
In
gonna,
Guyana, when they move from school, they're gonna look for a job.
right, right.
They can't. Playing sports is there's a hobby over here whereby you do it whenever you got free time, and that's what I think is one of the problems. The athletes here in Guyana can't really focus 100% on the sports like the other athletes in the other country.
Yeah.
We have to go work, and after work, then we have to go find transportation, buy our own uniforms to go and practice and all these things. In other country, that's a job for them. Playing the sports. If you play football, all you're focusing on is football. You're focusing on football, and then after football, you gotta go work at a club or nothing for me. That's what problems here with our country and how we treat our athletes. We can't treat it as a career alone.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. Most countries that you don't from the right. If you're coming up in the school, you're still an amateur athlete. You don't get nobody pays you to do that.
Yeah, but you get scholarship
what
and
you
all
have
these things.
is that you have those meets that you may be able to benefit from. But as an amateur athlete, you have to have a day job. Problem is that if you are in a country that doesn't have a system that allows you to move from amateur to professional. Right? There is no, for example, big invitational, a lot of invitational meets where you can go win money.
That too.
If you have, for example, about 10 meets a year in Guyana, which are big money meets that are funded, and this is a whole big spectacle behind it. Athletes go, they run, they win $100,000. There's something for them to look forward to, right? They're not just running for a medal.
You're running for 100,000.
Right. And so that's the sort of environment that you have to foster. But I'm going back to Jamaica, as we're still on regional. But Jamaica has the blueprint in terms of developing athletics from the school, club, and of course, when you get to a particular level, you have to reach into a national program where the government of the country now is involved at a different level in terms of ensuring you your health care and those sort of things. So it's corporate and government working together to ensure that sports is developed. You have to have it. Now, let me say this. At the most basic level, you have to invest in facilities.
Yeah.
You can't be at least running on grass and then they go to, for example, the South American championships, and it's the first time they can feel what feel what the turf feel like, the synthetic track.
The synthetic track, yeah.
They don't know about that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It is about investing in that sort of facility. But we don't spend too long on that. That's what's happening in the region. Jamaica has the blueprint. I hope that we can go and get that blueprint.
Yeah, and shout out to our athletes that's there in Paraguay.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you guys, man. We're rooting for you guys. And congrats to Desmond Amsterdam on his medal, because he's already in the semifinals, which is a guaranteed medal. Right. So hopefully he pull through and get to the final and then get us a goal. Definitely. It would be iconic.
Definitely.
So internationally,
boy, what is happening around the world?
Around the world. Well, of course, we got to talk about what happened a couple of days ago with basketball.
Let's start there. Let's start there.
Basketball, man. How do you feel about what happened between Draymond Green and Poole, man?
So for those persons who don't know, my team,
our team, bandwagon is whoever wins tonight is follow.
My team, the Golden State Warriors, of course, preparing for the start of the NBA season. There are a number of preseason games happening. So TMZ put out a video of the Warriors practice session. John Poole is an upcoming star, played a pivotal role in the Warriors championship.
Definitely.
What's on this on the baseline? He looked kind of upset and he chirping with Draymond Green. Right? Everybody knows Draymond Green. So,
they'll chirp with Draymond Green.
Right? And Draymond went up into his face and said something. Jordan Poole pushed him. Draymond immediately jumped in with the right hook.
Knock him off the seat.
Poole went down for the count. And then of course everybody rush in and
Pool got pulled.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You know how you feel about that?
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel as a teammate, it shouldn't get there.
Bro. You know, I like to deal with things based on the theoretical part of it, you know, whereby this is what we should do and this is what we shouldn't do. The political answers. And then there's also the practical aspect of what we experience and the reality of everything. Have you ever played basketball?
When you play any sports, your emotions run high, you just get, you know.
Bro, I remember one time I was playing basketball with my cousin and he kicked the wind out of my ribs because I was trash talking. These are things that happens every single day. But people want to be like, oh, you're a professional. Nobody. We're humans at the end of the day. And of course, I don't condone these kind of crazy acts and violence and stuff like that. But you got to look at it from both sides.
No, that's not one. This is a teammate.
Bro, my cousin, Draymond Green and Paul is not family. They're just teammates. I'm telling you what my cousin did to me. This man kicked the wind out of my ribs because I was trash talking. He wanted to show me like, Lance, here's a little boy. You're ready for this big league.
But what I feel is like that though. I feel like Poole, Draymond wanted to assert his
getting on people's skin, and that's why he like Poole. Because Poole came in the first day in the camp and was getting on everybody's skin, and he was like, "Yo, that's one of the recipe that is for greatness when you're in the league and stuff like that." And you're following with stuff like that. So I don't know, but it's kind of contradicting now. People happen.
You get on the Draymond's skin.
It's all in the game, man. Like,
I was listening to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon said that Draymond would have got punchy every day because he'd going back to practice.
Why? I mean, that was in practice. You know when people get punched in practice and we see videos? This guy Gilbert Arenas brought in guns in the locker room. 4 guns and showed to his teammates and said, "You want to shoot me? Shoot me." Right. All these things. Look how much fights he used to add back in Michael Jordan days.
But Jordan punched the coach. Steve Kerr got punched by Jordan.
Good. Look at that. Ron Artist. What was it? Palace of the Palace.
But that's a different thing. That's crowd, and you get into the crowd fighting and stuff. When I saw it, you come up in the man's face. You come in the man's face, you're all chirping and thing. Right? That's like a sucker punch as far as I'm concerned.
No, but let's be fair, Randy. Somebody come in your face and you chug them. What are you expecting next? It's not a sucker punch. It would have been a sucker punch if he probably sneak up on him. That wasn't a sucker punch. Nobody can come in your face and you chug them and still thinking it's a sucker punch, Randy. Come on. It wasn't a sucker punch. It was a real bad punch.
He was too quick. Too quick, by so the person
off his shoulder. And Poole. It was crazy. But the good thing about it is that, you know, Draymond actually went up on the press conference and he apologized. And Poole was actually in practice this morning shooting, acting normal like nothing had happened. So, you know, it's just another day at work, man. You ever get in no fight with none of your co-workers and next day y'all back in there doing what you gotta do? The unfortunate thing is that there was actually a video, because before the video got leaked, we was hearing about the rumors. You know, people were speculating was it true? Was it real? Whatever. But then the video got leaked and then.
All right. So since we're on the NBA and we're talking, folks, if you're now joining us, Intoxicated Sport with Yaffin, we're talking about what's happening around the world in the NBA right now. What are your predictions to the new season?
Bro,
no, I don't tell me your bandwagon.
No. I used to be a Lakers fan before Kobe. With Kobe, before Kobe left. But after Kobe, I ain't seen nobody that really made Lakers Lakers basketball exciting. Even LeBron is there.
Hold on. You listen. This man just said that LeBron James, right? Arguably the second greatest player
in the
world,
in the history of basketball.
And that's a whole different conversation. You know, the LeBron fans them will come for you. Arguably, the second greatest player, not arguably, he is the second greatest player to ever pull a basketball, does not make Lakers basketball exciting. You see?
No, I'm talking based on this is a personal statement. This is not the realistic statement. This is personal. This is subjective. This is what I'm thinking. I remember when Kobe used to be playing, bro. When it goes down to that last 30 seconds, when Lakers is down, you know Kobe gonna got that ball all the time. LeBron don't do that. LeBron don't give you that trail like we know what LeBron gonna go do. He gonna go shoot a three. He gonna go.
I know LeBron do. LeBron pass the ball.
He gonna pass the ball and then you're gonna be like, oh. And the crazy thing about this is he gonna still be the one who's gonna be getting blamed for whatever happened.
Right.
Kobe used to clutch that ball and do whatever. He used to go down if he got lose. He gonna do whatever he got to do. And that was exciting. Jordan did the same thing. When it was going down, Jordan was the one who was
take over the game.
10 shots in the last minute of the game. All 10 was taken by Jordan. All 10 was taken by Kobe.
But LeBron, listen, LeBron, the people who defend LeBron will tell you that LeBron plays the game the right way.
He do
right?
You gotta do what matters when it matters, bro.
Right.
You can't be the star player and then expecting when it's clutch time to make somebody else a star at a time where you're not incapable of doing it. Oh, because you don't want to be selfish. No, you're the star player. That's why you're getting $1 billion from Nike. Come on, and that's what God rest his soul, Maradona said a few World Cups ago. When I think it was one of the underdog team won the World Cup. I think it was Spain or somebody had won the World Cup. And he said it was because that the star players them wasn't playing like stars. The Messi and these other guys didn't play like stars. They wanted to pass ball. No, you gotta be selfish. You gotta show what you're capable of. It's not that exciting. It's not.
So, all right, so you're a Lakers fan. I don't know what the Lakers. I don't know how long LeBron is still in the Lakers. LeBron is how much? 37 now. 38.
I don't intend if you want to play with Curry, so
right. I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening.
It's a business. Anything is possible, bro.
But I still feel like the Warriors are up there, if not the best team right now, one of the best. The fact that Durant is still with the Nets and the Nets still got like a good thing going on there with Kyrie.
This guy Simmons also.
Yeah, but hopefully he comes back. Yeah, he
played a couple nights ago.
Ben is back. Ben is back. Right, so I still got Golden State.
Definitely.
And we'll see, of course, we'll have more basketball discussions when we have our guests coming in. Folks, this is the first show. We're, now getting it started. We'll be talking all manner of sports. What time are we looking at here? How far? We got
time. And so it's also NFL season. Football season, and the Green Bay Packers just got there whooped by the New York Giants. I'm a New York Giants fan. Shout out to all the New York heads. 22, 27. Are you a football fan?
Listen, I am a football fan when the Super Bowl is on.
And shout out to our Caribbean girl, Rihanna. She's actually going to be headlining the halftime show next year. Right. So big up to Rihanna.
Right.
So yeah, what team do you support?
When it comes to football, I'm a bandwagonist. Like because I only look at rugby, American football in February when the Super Bowl is on. I normally see who's going to the Super Bowl, and I look at the what you call
stats?
it? No, not the stats. Yeah. More important than the stat to tell you who's going to win. How nice the logo is.
Oh, how nice the logo is.
I look at the logos of the two teams. I'll say, okay, well, the Packers playing the Broncos. Yeah, this Bronco look nicer than this logo, and I'm going with the Broncos.
Broncos.
I mean, I like the sport. I look at it because it's like Test cricket for me, right? I'm not gonna
hold on. You're comparing Test cricket to football. Come on now.
Listen,
that's not a good comparison.
Listen,
it's not. It's not.
You know what is like Test cricket? Baseball.
Good baseball, yeah. But there's
know.
some fans of baseball. You can't tell them that's boring, bro.
Let me tell you.
You can't tell them the baseball.
I watched a couple of games, baseball, all innings, everything, and I saying this here even more boring than Test cricket. How many times a home run is knocked?
It's rare,
right? A man just breaks the American League record with 6-1 or something home runs in the season. Listen. The amount of sixes is knocking it in one test match alone. So I mean, I don't know. The Americans like to big up baseball. Baseball is like this cricket for me. Anyhow, moving on.
Moving on.
Um,
Local athletes.
hold on. We have one more around the world.
One more around the world.
Football.
Football. Oh,
The World
soccer.
Cup. World Cup. Well, Americans call it soccer. This is, you know what's the strangest thing? Football. Americans call rugby football.
Football. And call soccer football.
And
Call
call
football soccer. Yeah. It's
The
crazy.
rugby that they play, you know, when they kick the ball, like once or twice in a game,
Yeah.
when they can't run it in no more, they say, you know what?
Or every time they get a touchdown.
Right, a
Right,
touchdown will
yeah.
convert at 3 points or
Yeah.
whatever. No. They hardly use the foot. What you call it football, you hardly use the foot. Soccer, what they call it, football is football. You use your foot. Now, the football World Cup is coming up in Qatar. You know, it's going to be interesting.
We know who we got.
Who you got?
Brazil.
Hey man,
Brazil got a good lineup.
Brazil has
got
a very strong team,
a
but
good lineup, bro.
I'm going with the sentimental right now, and there's good reason to go to sentimental Argentina
Argentina.
because it is
Messi's going back.
Messi's final World Cup.
Oh,
Most likely will be his final World Cup.
bro, Messi went to the final.
Yeah, last, for me, Argentina got like three more games to break the win streak. 20-something games they have not lost. They're an informed team. Plus, for me, Messi, I think he wants to put this on his belt. This is one thing that he can get. That World Cup. So for me, it's a sentimental. I'm rooting for us, Argentina. I'm rooting for Messi. I want him to get that World Cup. So we're going to be talking about that too as we lead up to the World Cup. Probably we're gonna have some bets right here on the show.
Yeah. Do some live shows whereby we're showing the games and stuff like that.
Right.
And asking questions to the spectators and stuff like that.
So we starting the show in good time. NBA is gonna be starting back. World Cup coming up. We got lots of sports to be talking about in the coming months.
Bro, you saw those stadiums that the football is gonna be happening at?
Stadium's crazy.
Those stadiums are crazy in Qatar, man.
Yeah.
And also, Qatar Airline comes to Guyana.
Do you plan on going?
No. I'm saying it should be easy for us to get to Qatar, right?
I just need a ticket.
Yeah, just need a ticket.
You just need a ticket.
Do we have to get a visa?
You want to go to Qatar, you need to Qatar.
Do we have to get a visa to go to Qatar?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Yeah, but that's easy. But we as you was mentioned earlier, we just had a game, Arsenal versus Liverpool.
Yes, let's finish off with football.
Yeah,
folks.
with football.
Not to the stickers behind us.
Yeah.
Man City.
But it's crazy that you're sitting right in
there.
front of Man City.
It's matching
Man,
up.
come on. I didn't
matching
realize that.
It's matching up. We got the cup.
The cup, the t-shirt. But just to let y'all know, he's actually in a Chelsea bar.
Oh.
This is a Chelsea bar. First thing you see when you come into Muse is a big Chelsea logo. Big up yourself, Jamal.
Yeah.
This is a Chelsea bar.
This is blasphemy right now for you to be wearing this Man City t-shirt.
In a Chelsea bar.
Right. But let's talk about what's going on there. Arsenal still at the top of the table. 1 point in front of Man City. Still unbeaten. Right, 1 point in front of Man City. Just beat Liverpool today.
3-2.
Liverpool had one job.
Liverpool scored first? Who scored first?
I called the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
I called the end of the game.
Liverpool. I'm not sure.
When I came, it was 2-2. I was hoping that Liverpool would win so that Arsenal would go down. But that's it. For those persons who follow motorsport, the Japanese Grand Prix was yesterday? No, today. And what's his name again? Sebastian Vettel? No, can't remember the driver name. The driver that won. God, somebody may remind me.
Yeah.
Right, but we're gonna talk about that later.
But before we get off of international sports, let's talk about a little bit about Alan, man, and his performance. Ever since he got to Man City, bro. Damn.
How could I forget about talking about Man City?
Like, come on. Alan, man. Damn, this guy.
What could I
Hurling.
forget to talk about? The big giant Viking.
Damn.
That is
Norway. He's from Norway, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That guy is unbelievable.
The big giant Viking that is putting in goals. I think he's up to 20 goals in our competitions right now. Scored yesterday in City.
See, he got. I saw there was a stats with the people that scored the most goals in this league this happening, and he just went to the 28th goal, and he's actually next to Rivaldo or somebody like something.
No, but I know that for the Champions League, he's going up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a little time before he pass people like Ronaldo and Messi at 100 and something. 100 something.
No, but I'm talking about the consecutive goals, like scored in every game.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In every game, that man, he has scored in every game he played so far.
So this is a crazy stat.
Yeah.
He had 3 consecutive hat tricks. 3 consecutive hat tricks. All right. All right.
And this man has made these things look easy, like 1, 2, 3, or like
right. And there was a stat that showed how many games it took other Premier League players to reach 3 hat tricks. He took 8 games. The next closest person took 48 games to reach 3 hat tricks in the career.
But the crazy thing, he had it consecutively, one after the other. So that's crazy. So big up Erling Haaland, man.
Yeah, we won 4-0 yesterday, and he scored again. He scored the I think it was the 4th goal. I don't know what he will end up with. The prediction is if he continues to score this rate, he will score about 72 goals, which is crazy. I think the Mo Salah has the modern, in terms of modern Premier League stats, I think it's 30 something goals for the season, which is the most, right? But we have to go on. We'll talk more about, of course. Listen, these signs behind me. Let's move on. Straight sports.
Straight sports, man. I'm gonna allow you to take the lead on this one because you actually sent me a clip of a sport, man. And
listen,
Randy, I think these people, man, you can't even knock the Chinese, man.
Yeah,
these guys just do whatever they want.
Yeah, I want to play it. I want to pull it up. I can't remember.
Pull it up,
Let me see
man.
if I find it.
The rules of Sipak Takra.
Right. So, folks, we want to be able to bring to you a little educational part of the program where we talk about a strange sport, a sport that you might not have known. Give you an idea of what it is, where it's played, how it's played. So today we're looking at Sipatakra. Did I pronounce it right? Did I pronounce it right? Where is it? Right. So we're going to pull it up and we're going to play it for you. If you think about volleyball, I know most of you know volleyball.
It's volley football.
Most of you know volleyball.
Yeah.
You probably know football. And just imagine if you merge those 2 sports, what you would get. We're trying to pull it up for you right now. But that's our strange sports for today. Let me pause this. Right. But as we get this together, who's the athlete that we're featuring today? Before we pull up this, we talking about a local athlete.
Yeah, of course, man. Chelsea Joe. Why not? Why not?
Right. We have a few more minutes on the program. Let me just share this quickly with you. Right.
The objective is for your team to win 3 sets faster than the opposing team. A team is made up of 3 players and consists of these positions. To win a set, you must score 21 points and be at least 2.
No, we're not seeing it yet.
To one, for example, the game carries on until one team has a 2-point lead. up to a maximum of 25
Yes.
points. To score a point, you must aim to kick the ball, which is usually made of woven rattan or plastic,
Striker,
over the net
server,
and hit the
and
floor
a
of your
keeper.
opponent's court.
The three positions.
The court is played on a similar sized surface to a badminton court, 13.4 meters long by 6.1 meters wide, and the net is 1.52 meters above the ground. These are the circles the players must stay in during a serve. If the ball is hit onto the lines, this also counts as a point. Hang on, Nin, this kinda sounds like volleyball mixed with football. That's pretty much exactly what this is. Sepak takraw is sometimes referred to as kick volleyball, and the general rules of volleyball apply, but with the same touching rules as soccer, i.e., you can touch the ball with your legs, body, and head, but not your arms or hands. And just like volleyball, a team is allowed a maximum of 3 touches of the ball before it must go over the net and onto your opponent's side of the court. Unlike volleyball, however, a player may take all 3 touches himself. A team can opt to take less than 3 touches if they want to, and the game is a back and forth affair with both teams setting up the ball and attacking each other's court. In the sport of sepak takraw, however, it's very easy to lose points. There's a lot of things you can't do in sepak takraw. You cannot kick the ball onto the ground outside the area of play. You cannot kick the ball into the net and for it to land on your side of the court. You cannot touch the ball with your arms or hands. You cannot touch the net. You cannot lift your foot out of the circles during a serve. You cannot leave your circles during a serve until after the ball has crossed the net. And as earlier mentioned, you cannot touch the ball more than 3 times. All of these errors result in your opponents being awarded a point. Once a team has won 25 points and is at least 2 points ahead, they win a set. If both teams have won 2 sets each, the third and final set only goes to 11 points. Winning 2 sets before your opponent wins you the game. Now that's basically sepak takraw before playing or going to a game. For example, block. When an attack is imminent, defenders can jump in the air and try and stop an attack reaching the floor, and players will usually turn their backs and lift their legs to prevent an imminent attack. Spike. This is an attacking shot, usually made by lifting the foot above the net and kicking the ball in a downward direction towards the opponent's floor. These shots are usually difficult to stop. Roll spike. One of the most impressive plays in the game is the roll spike. Players will generate momentum by jumping off one leg, rolling their bodies to kick the ball, and then proceeding to land on the same leg. They do something similar in Taekwondo called the 540 roundhouse, but in sepak takraw, this is a roll spike. Now this game seems ridiculously strange, but as you watch or play sepak takraw, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime,
Sepak takraw. Remove it.
Yeah.
Sepak takraw. What's it? Sepak takraw. It's a fusion of volleyball and football. That's what these people did. These people, a person I was bored one day decided, we gotta be different. We gotta do something that's gonna shed some light on us. Let's create something. Let me put 2 sports together. Like what people be putting different kind of animals together, making them. Instead of saying, we gonna put 2 sports together, in one. Yeah. And that's what happened with that.
But it looks like you have to have a lot of skill. Right? I can't imagine not using your arms or anything to get the ball over.
Exactly.
Find is any other part of your body except your arms.
Yeah.
You could head it, you could use your back, anything to get it to.
It's a combination of football and volleyball.
Yeah.
So that's it. So local athlete.
Yeah. I mean, Jamal has a special
Of course.
special affinity in
It's just not a thing. You said you're a patriotic person, so it's only right, man. If you're a patriotic person, you have to give kudos to this person for what she would have done for, Sarah in Guyana. She was the first person actually went to the Olympics, played table tennis. That right there is historical. Yeah. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about Chelsea Jill. And she's actually there at the South American Games representing us, and she is amazing, man.
Yeah.
You know, she's amazing. What are your thoughts on her?
Just the same. Super proud every time I see her in the Guyana colors representing. And that's the thing. It's a lot of national pride when you have athletes that can go on the world stage and represent your country. So I think, you know, she has always been representing us well. Hopefully she does well over there in the South American games too. But I mean, I admire from afar. You know, I'm not as invested in it.
No, but let me tell you something, right?
Uh-huh.
One of the things I like about her the most, you know, now that I would have had the luxury of meeting her in person and stuff, is that she is one of the most down to earth person you will ever meet. She's not. I mean, what she would have done for us is unbelievable. It's historical, you know.
Yeah.
But whenever you meet her in person, she's humble, she's calm, she's loving, you know, she's embracing. So, you know, that alone, you know, is gonna take her a far away, you know, what she is outside of her professional life.
So what we have to do on our next show is do a proper feature where we have our picture up and some of our accolades and stuff. Just give you an idea of what we will be doing.
You know, hopefully we can get her on the show, you know, have
Definitely.
a small interview and stuff like that. You know. So big up yourself, Chelsea. They'll continue doing what you're doing for us. We're proud, and you're definitely still on that Christmas wish list.
All right, folks. You're hearing the noise in the background. That's of course we're at the Muse Bar, and it's getting a bit loud now. Luckily, we're at the end of our program, our first program, Intoxicated Sport. Again, thanks to
Dixie's, man.
Right? You can give her a call. Give Dixie a call, Dixie Jordan, on 659-8142, and get some of your local cream liqueur. They got Capadula. Cheers. They want some? Like that, man. Wait, this is serious? Yeah, so you can get Capadula, coffee, the normal strawberry. It's good stuff.
Really
support
good stuff.
local.
Definitely.
Right, folks, that's it for our program this week.
And remember, you can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, you know, TikTok at JL Adams. And what's your handles?
TikTok, it is was it Rush
GY.
The Rush GY.
It's $1 million, man.
Listen,
2 million view, man.
listen.
2 million
That
view,
page
man.
just blew up.
2 million view, man. Yeah.
Listen, the Rush GY. Check out the TikTok page and Randall Critchlow on Facebook. Right, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the people at Muse. We're going to continue the drinking.
Yeah, of course.
Continue the sports chat after we finish. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Join us again next week.
Same place, same time.
Same place, same time.